Alright, so I think we're streaming now, so we're going to get started here. This is going to be maybe solo. I might have someone joining us. Just depends on how things go. So, other than that, settle in for some Repo. I've gotten a good amount better, I hope, at the game. So, trying to get to, stops 5, 6, 7 plus. I'm nowhere near the best at the game, but hopefully it's at least mildly entertaining. So without further ado, there we go. All right. For anyone new to Repo, you have to collect items to hit a certain money. Level 1 has 1 cash out, and then as you go further along, you get more and more and more. So pretty decent there. You can damage the items, as you saw there. Don't know why that cassette tape's so heavy for the little guy, but this is one of my favorite rooms, actually. I love the truck. You can hide in it from the monsters. Oh yeah, there are monsters. Okay, so the only locker that has something is this one. One thing I found very powerful is the scroll wheel on the mouse. It's kind of crazy tech. But yeah, I love this game. It's actually very well done. I love the devs. They've come out with a couple updates as far as like letting the community know what's going on. It's kind of cool. They said like they're still kind of reeling and kind of quote suffering from success kind of thing. Their previous game was also really cool. I watched a couple streamers play it actually, but this one has just really taken off. I think they've sold a million or more, maybe even multi-million at this point copies of the game. It's just a really good game. The concept's good. It plays very smoothly, and yeah, I've put quite a few hours into it already, and I plan to do more. So, oops, how did that not fit? Okay. There we go. Some of the objects have effects like that fan, so if you're in front of it, it'll actually kind of blow you over and you'll shrink down like that. There are definitely monsters in the game that we will definitely run into, so yeah, but let me know how your day's going so far. The channel is still very early in its development, so we're working on figuring out what kind of games people want to see, what gets the most views and such. Okay, buddy. You broke my cassette tape, which is pretty messed up. That cost me $2,000, bud. Shithead. Well, there's one of the monsters. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Okay, there's another one. This was a little easier to avoid. You just don't look at him. It's kind of like Slender Man-esque or opposite of that SCP. Okay, yeah, he's still there. Good lord. There he goes. Alright. Big Head was in there. I think he's gone. Oh, there's the child again. Okay. Nice. Diamond. Those are worth pretty good. Typically. Another one. Usually the first level has anywhere from, 25 to 30,000 is what I found so far. So we're just gonna wait for that lovely guy over there to go away. There he goes. Map is hugely important in this game, I found, so if you play it for yourself, highly recommend using that to your advantage. Kind of allows you to map out what directions you want to go first and all that. As well as it'll, okay. It will show you where items are. So like if I see this item, and then you can see it, the little yellow dot on the map, so pretty helpful. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Love the environments of the game. Definitely have some like world building elements in here, which I'm a sucker for. Looks really good. I love the kind of like animation style, kind of low poly, I guess. Big Head, I think, is probably in here since this door is open, but that's okay. He's definitely not the worst enemy. He's killed me on a number of occasions, but in my personal opinion, there's worse guys. There's this dude named Robe who kind of looks like a Grim Reaper type thing, and he's killed me probably the most out of the enemies. And then there's also different different maps, procedurally generated, so some of the rooms will be the same, you'll recognize that, but the layout and stuff changes every single time, so kind of cool. You can kill the monsters. This is an item that you could potentially use to kill one. It does hurt the object, so you'll lose some money, but if you're actually able to kill them, they will drop like a little soul orb thing, and you can get some good money for those. So doesn't look like there's probably anything else here. This room doesn't typically have a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, unfortunate. So kind of a waste to come all the way back here. 27,000. Okay. You can leave at any time, bud. I also hate that you knocked my saw out of my thing, because I think that cost me money. Is that the only thing you knocked out? Looks like it. God, you're annoying, man. Again, not the worst enemy. Annoying as hell, though. Okay, so how much did he take off of this? Good chunk. Yep, lost about $1,000. Stinky guy. Dude, come on. You did it again? And you broke it this time. Fuck you. Okay. I did not look at the kid's face, but it activated there like I did. Stop, bro. Good lord. That was a frustrating sequence of events, but whatever. We're fine. We just lost $4,000. Money's really important towards the beginning of the game. You need your upgrades, and you'll see when we go to the shop here in a second, but that's pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. Oh yeah, sorry. Take your money. 23,000. Okay, now get me out of here. Alright, back on. I've never looked at the map in the shop before. Huh. Kinda cool. Rolling. Okay. Okay, so we really just want strength upgrades. That's the main thing. So if we can afford both of these, that is great. 13k, and then reach is pretty good, but the actually speed is pretty important, but I don't think we can afford more than one right now because we only have 10,000 left. So instead, let's just get some stamina, and hopefully the next shop will have like another 3 speed, because the speed is also really good. We can grab a reach, but instead I think, 48,000. Damn. Would have been nice, but okay. Let's grab a grenade and a mine. Boom. Okay. And let's go. Store up to 3 items, as you can see on the little bar down there. Maybe should have bought some health upgrade, but it'll be fine. Headman Manor is my least favorite map type. This place has just such close quarters, it's short hallways and such. It's just so much easier for the enemies to get to you. So looking at the map, it looks like we want to go left first, because both of those rooms seem to kind of taper off and end, whereas the one to the right seems to continue on. So, but yeah, I started doing the streaming and stuff just because it's something that I have wanted to do for a very long time, and I don't know, I think it'd be fun to have like a small group of people who kind of watch at some point. But if I just keep streaming, eventually we'll get there, I think. And I do have an editor who hopefully will get these to video format at some point in the future. Doesn't really matter when, but at some point. But yeah, I've been practicing the kind of rambling, talking to yourself kind of thing that comes with making content alone and streaming and such. I do have one of my other buddies has a Twitch account, so when he plays with, he streams to his Twitch as well. So, you know, work in progress. We'll get there, and it's more for a fun project rather than actual, you know, anything else. So I'm gonna play what we kind of want to play, and if there's anything particular that people are like, we would love to watch this, then definitely we'll do that. So I'm very excited for the development of this game to continue out. I think we're on 0.0.6 or 1.06 or something like that, or sorry, 0.1.6. But the devs have already come out. They're gonna make a bunch more content, more enemies, more locations to kind of give you a good variety when you're playing, which is pretty awesome actually. I think the more the better. Even if there was like, say 12 different locations, kind of crazy the kids here again. 12 different locations you could potentially go to. That would mean that, if you make it to location 5, 6, 7 in a single run, you may not even see the same place twice, which would be, I don't know, I think that's kind of cool. Gives it more of a feel, kind of atmosphere for where you're at, what you're doing. They also did mention that there's a good amount of lore that they have for the world that they're planning on sprinkling in through updates, things for people to find, Easter eggs, that kind of stuff. So I'm excited for that as well, because I love world building. I love lore, and I look forward to that. There's a kid right outside here, so we're not going to bother with him. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Typically, you don't run into the same monster back to back, but obviously it does happen on the occasion. Okay, so there's the second extract zone. We're at 14. So usually that laugh means he disappears. Usually. I have had it where it didn't, but we're at 8,000. We have 14. Let's just go cash out for the first one here. Oh my gosh, dude. 2 of them, okay. Okay, I think that was both of them disappearing. The ha ha ha. It's great news. This room was lit up, but I don't remember coming into it. So maybe I went into one of like the little exterior rooms that's connected to it, which counts. So probably what it was. Good thing I came in here though. There's a ton of money. What were we at? Like, I don't know, 13,000, 14,000. So we went up 6,000 or 7,000. Nice. All right, let's do this first cash out. Hide under stuff. Use grenades. You can lay landmines. This is actually more like a trap. It kind of electrocutes them and chomps them over and over and over again. So pretty decent for some of the enemies. We got a fat stack of cash. I pushed the bag to the end just for convenience of putting other items in the cart. Some people pull it forward. I'm a little bit particular about how it's in the cart. Not everyone is. Okay, so we need to go this way. Pause that there. Nothing on. Oh, there is something on the table. Something above there. Nice gramophone, I think. Hello, child. Please go away. Oh, you're still there? Okay. Can you go away? Okay. There he goes. Alright. This map also, in my opinion, has just the worst shaped loot. The later you go, you're gonna find, oh my gosh, there's another one. A lot more loot because you need more. Shoot. I was trying to not look at the kid and, well, paid $2,000 to do so. The more loot there is on the map, then you have to obviously get more of it to complete, and there's multiple extractions, so your cart gets filled up with a bunch of junk really quickly. So the loot on this particular level is just the worst shape. Like, I can't really put that TV in here without like massively reshuffling, and even then I don't know if it's gonna fit well. I don't think it is. So we'll just go ahead and push this to the side, and then we'll try to just kind of slam it in on the side here. I don't think that's gonna stay very well, but it's fine for now. We only have one more room, so hopefully there's not too much stuff in here. Usually not in this room, which is great news because I don't have room. Well, that's bad. I mean, not bad, but it's just a little frustrating because it's another large object. Okay, we got some small items. What's that? Pocket watch, not really worth much, but my ideology has changed in the game pretty significantly with each time I play. I learn a little bit more, obviously. That's kind of how games work. But I originally thought that the best course of action was to complete the first cash out as fast as possible, because then you would have a smaller cash bag, because this is only so big because of how much money's in it. But upon playing more of it, I think that it's actually better to try to get as much as possible on the first cash out, because even though the bag's going to be bigger, there's just more stuff to get and to do. So I think what I'm going to do here, because I know where it's at, so I think what I'm going to do is take this, because this will be more cumbersome to deal with than just that rhinoceros. So if we can get this over to the extract, also need to activate the extract. Okay, that's quite annoying. For some reason that often causes stuff to jump like out of your cart when it grabs you. I think maybe because it like jerks your head up, so it causes you to kind of pull the cart in that direction maybe, I'm not sure. I'm so glad that he's just right where I need to go. Okay. Okay, he's gone, I think. Can I get out of here? Please? Thank you. And then in the later levels, there's a ton more like outside space, which just gives us a different kind of vibe, a little creepier vibe for Headman Manor. This map actually isn't the worst I've seen for Headman Manor. It's typically a lot more frustrating. It also helps that there wasn't a lot of big objects on this map. Sometimes you can get like pianos and what else is on this map? Grandfather clocks and paintings and stuff like that. And it's such a hassle to get through these tiny doorways. This room isn't bad to get through, but like if this was like curved, you know, like you had to go out to the left or right, it just becomes really frustrating. So frustrating, I guess, in a good way from game development view, because it does make your players just have struggle. But playing it is just like, man, it's rough. My favorite level is probably, you know, it's actually tied between the Broomstick Academy and the research facility, because I love the research facility. The doors are wide. There's a lot of places to hide typically with science equipment and stuff, as well as I just kind of like that environment in general in world building locations, sci-fi kind of stuff. And then the Broomstick Academy is like a Hogwarts kind of place, and it's pretty cool too. It's got like cauldrons. There's a certain enemy that's nice to have on that map because you can kill him. It's a duck that if you touch it, it gets mad and turns into like kind of mutates and tries to kill you. But on that one, there's these cauldrons and stuff. I'll do it if I get a chance, but you can use the cauldrons to kill the duck, which is kind of cool. That's an eye. Yep, I saw it just barely not in time. Please let me through the door. Where's the door? I'm gonna die because I can't get through a door? Okay, just took over half of my life. That's awesome, dude. So frustrating right there at the end, too. I was hoping to be almost back up to full health, but nope. Alright, 37,000, that's a little bit more respectable. You can get a gun again, but it's 41,000, can't afford it. Not that I probably would anyway. We want the speed. And the speed. Let's grab a little health. Or a reach one is pretty good. More speed probably. And I'm actually going to take that range off because it's better to buy the range. So the boxes increase in price, but only after you visit a shop that had them, and then when they restock at the next shop, if you bought one, they become more expensive. So it's better, if possible, to just try to rock and roll with buying the same box each shop, as many as you can at least, because that will allow you to continue on a little better. This is something that was found not by myself. I saw it on a YouTube thing, but oh, I can also use you, so okay, there we go. Thank you, little buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, so there's sometimes some loot up here that you can purchase for cheap. Typically a grenade down there is 3,000. You get a human grenade for 2,000. So pretty cool. Yeah, we can afford this, so we might as well. Heal me up a little bit. Just in case. Most of the stuff one-shots you in this game, but I've just had the luck of not dying immediately so far. I think I took a hit from one of the kids, and then that eye thing at the end there. Cool. Okay, so our stats are looking pretty good now. 94 out of 140. I think I'm actually just gonna not use that here. We will take it with us, and we'll leave the grenade.